our comments have exploded
through the roof.
So there you go. Welcome, Lancaster County. It is the Big Mattress Show on Labor Day Monday.
Whoop.
Yeah, if we wouldn't hit a copyright strike, I would love to have had the Kevin James intro, which is full blown America. I think it's comedian Shane Gillis's intro right now on his tour.
Yes.
And it culminates with "Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines." I think is how it wraps up.
But you don't think we can do that?
Well, we yeah. I mean, it's the nature of the beast. We don't have the proper licensing for that because you have to be like an entertainment venue, and we're very entertaining, but we're not an entertainment venue. We're a mattress store.
We have
venue.
A slightly smaller budget.
We do, yeah,
slightly smaller.
Yeah. Well, I don't even think it's about the budget. It's about the licensing.
Oh, okay. Well,
your restaurant down the street that plays music, they can play that.
That's true.
Like, how would that be? How great would that be when the mozzarella sticks came out? Right?
It's got its own theme music.
Yeah, or whatever special dinner or plate. If it just keyed perfectly to when it gets placed in front of you.
I got you.
Like, what if life had musical themes all the time?
I dig what you're throwing down.
Like when you put your pants on in the morning.
Baseball, dude goes up to the plate. He's got the tarantula entrance. He's got his whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm picking up.
I wonder how customers would feel if we had that.
They walk in and
if the lights flickered and the music was up and
everybody
on the sales team got their phones out and was doing the.
I think that's a writer downer.
The wave.
Can you feel like a king or queen walking in here?
It could be fun.
Yeah.
Listen, you all know it when you're in your car and it feels like it's just you and your jam comes on, whether it's a rap song, 80s classic rock, hair metal, Bob Dylan, whatever, Bieber, and you're just jamming out in life like
a rock concert, full-on rock concert.
You feel good.
And then you come into Gardner's and the rock concert continues.
That could be fun. Maybe that's where we're going to take the Big Mattress Show.
I think you're onto something.
Yeah.
We're always pushing the envelope and trying something new and unique.
Mm-hmm.
Lights and music. We've got the smells.
We do.
The scents.
In a good way.
Yeah,
not a bunch of smelly BO salespeople here.
That's true.
No, we have nice aromatherapy going on.
Yeah, aromatherapy is a better way to say it.
We start up the fresh made popcorn around lunchtime each day. We have very nice candles that we offer for our customers. And those going throughout the day.
I had 2 customers tell me last week that they recognized the scent. Not recognized it, but they commented on it that they thought it was very nice and refreshing to walk in and smell that. And I thought that's interesting because we come in here, weekly and I don't smell it. I can smell, but I don't smell it because I think I'm used to it.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'm like, is that really working? And then, 2 people almost back to back said,
it's working.
Yeah, it smells good. It smells good in here. So.
Yep, it works. That's the whole magic. It's the magic of what we do here. But this show, we thought we'd call the Big Mattress Show, not so much to talk with you about mattresses. We will start off with our Labor Day specials, which are, today being Labor Day Monday, but we always hold over. Our vendors give us about a week or so after to offer them to you. So there's still time. There's still time. If you remember a couple episodes back, if you haven't gotten in yet, you haven't missed out on anything. The specials still go, and they won't get better as we wrap up. They are what they are, locked and loaded, so to say. But there's some really great Labor Day specials going on between financing offers. Financing for us becomes a little cheaper to offer you, so we can get out to those 60-month terms. Tempur-Pedic, fantastic offer, up to $700 off and free gift that we can offer you. We have our free bed base upgrade going on, which can be up to $11.99 in savings when you purchase qualifying mattress. We've got that going on. If you happen to be listening, go to gardnersmattressandmore.com/sales. Of course, Lancaster famous double deals.
I think that's nationally famous.
I think we could take that now that Hooters went out of business, right?
I guess so. Yeah.
Like what their line was something famous.
I don't know.
You weren't a Hooters
I guess
fan.
not.
That
was a direction I didn't see the show going today, but
I mean, I'm sophomoric in humor. If you want me to say Hooters 17 times on the show, I will, but I don't think that serves our purposes. Get your mind out of the gutter, Ben.
Oh, my goodness.
See how I just turned that around?
Yes, you did.
We have 60 months no interest financing. That's really neat. Literally zero interest financing for 60 months, which is 5 years. And listen, I will say that we want you to pay it off on time or early. There's no reward for us if you go into month 61, but there's a tremendous penalty for you. So please, when you use no interest financing, be it through us or elsewhere, be responsible with it, right? But it's a powerful tool to get a great mattress at home. Maybe stretch your budget a little bit. Maybe that money you thought and saved, you were going to put down for your whole purchase, you put down as a deposit, and it's half, and you can just upgrade your sleep experience and then spread that payment out. $50 a month, $100 a month gets you a very, very nice mattress set across a 60-month term. And so we have that going on throughout the month. Our double deals, of course, as I talked about, free size upgrades, king for queen. A lot of great reasons to invest with us. We really do take care. I think you'll see that from our reviews. We have a lot of great brands that you're seeing online, like Helix, Puffy, DreamCloud, Nectar. This is kind of neat. What's on your screen, our price match promise. We are a proud partner of a lot of great brands that are out there now, new brands that maybe you or your parents or grandparents didn't grow up with. As I said, DreamCloud, Nectar, Helix, Puffy, Bedgear, Avocado. The price you see online with them is the price you pay here in our store. Their special is our special, is your special. The nice thing is it's all 5-star service. It's Gardner 100%. Service matched with their online price. So we're really proud of that. Not a lot of our peers, I shouldn't say not a lot. Some of our peers don't choose to offer that. We do. And we're real proud of that. So you get that same experience that you have found, maybe researched online. You get to experience it here in the store. But we do the heavy lifting. We set it up. We take away your old mattress. We manage your experience from start to finish. So that's kind of nice.
Yeah. Looking through, having Chris scroll through that and you reading through all the offers, there's a lot going on. A lot of savings to be had. But we don't expect you as consumers or shoppers in our store to, know all of that. It's up to us to learn your sleep needs. When you come in, we'll take you through a little sleep assessment, understand your sleep needs, and put together the best solution and pricing package that we can offer to meet those sleep needs and, of course, your budget. So work with our team, trust our team. They will absolutely make sure that you have maximized not only your sleep, but also your wallet and savings as well. Feel free to read every single word on that page and memorize the offers if you'd like, but it's really our job to make sure that we do the very best for you and your sleep needs and your budget.
That's right. I just always have to smile as you hand talk.
Yeah. We've talked about this before. I can't not do it. I told you the story that I was upsetting Lindsay the other day. Mm-hmm. I was telling a story in bed and I kept doing this.
Yeah,
she's like, "What are you doing?"
You whapped her.
I know. I wasn't even touching her. It was just I don't know. I was doing something funny with my hands. I'm doing it now. All right, let's see if I can sit like this the whole.
You'll be quiet. You'll be quiet. You'll shut down. All right. Well, this show isn't about Ben's hand talking, and it's not about mattress sales in particular on Labor Day.
Now you're doing it.
Right. It's really about, see, it just transferred right over. It jumped. It metamorphosized. Is that a word? Metamorphosized?
It is now.
But this show is really about showing you and showcasing how we're using our store, really to kind of put on a show, if you will, a show for our community, become a platform, and just connect deeper beyond just being a place that sells something to someone in our backyard. Obviously, we're Gardeners Mattress and More. Obviously, we sell mattresses. Obviously, we can help you wake up happy. Our reviews prove that, being a 16-time Reader's Choice favorite mattress store, proves that. So you'll be able to ascertain all of that on your own. We want to show you all the other ways that we're working that you may not know. So the first one we'll get into, this is a lot of fun. And I would really love, this is kind of an idea, a concept at this point in time, but we are really going to throw ourselves into those first handful of people that take us up on a mattress fundraiser sponsored with your organization and Gardner's Mattress and More. So there's other mattress fundraising solutions out there. I feel they require an awful lot of work and prep and disruption to parents and organizers and coaches and people in the school and volunteers' time. So our mattress fundraiser works just a little bit differently.
Yeah, this is not that.
Yeah, in that you get to utilize our store. Kind of like that online price local service thing. We do the heavy lifting. So you get a week, and that week is yours. And we commit to a $750 grant at a minimum for your shopping week. And then we work together for the communication plan. We create the flyer. It has your athletes, your learners, your students, your kids' images, your logos. And we create a simple front and back flyer. And then you get to pass that out to your people, your parents and grandparents and people who support your organization. And that helps us kind of frame and communicate about the fundraiser. But our team does all that for you. And we don't have to come into your gym and set up and ask for volunteer help. We do ask that you share out the fundraiser to your list, because you're going to want to do that, because the more we sell in your shopping week, the bigger that grant gets. It can get up to $10,000.
Yeah. Yeah. And, that is the challenge with fundraisers. Everybody's been part of a fundraiser, hoagies and popcorn and, cookies. There's any number of fundraisers out there, but there are a lot of effort, not only for the kids, but for the parents. And like you said, the coaches and the organization itself. The whole goal of this, the goal of any fundraiser is to raise money for the program. But the goal of this specific program is to not only raise a lot of money, but make it as easy as possible for everyone involved. All we're asking is that you share the information out to the parents, and the parents can share it out beyond themselves to their network of people, friends, family, neighbors, whatnot. But anybody using the specific flyer that is provided by us to the organization, that sale, and of course, it's business as usual for us and our team here. We'll work with you to meet the sleep needs, find the right fit for the budget, all of that. Obviously, we're looking to help people wake up happy. So that's, a side benefit of raising the funds for the program, right? But business as usual here. When that flyer is used, that is a credit. That sale is a credit towards the fundraiser effort.
Yeah, your fundraising accrual.
Yep. And then based on how much is raised in sales during that week time period for your organization, that's the check that we're going to give back to the organization. So the more sales we do as a result of this effort for your organization, the more we can give back to the organization. And again, it's not a one-day only thing. There's no heavy lifting that the organizers or the parents really need to do. It's really just sharing of the information that the fundraiser exists and getting people to invest in their happy morning wake-ups.
Yep. And listen, sleeping happier, sleeping more productively, having more restorative sleep for a student athlete is great. Helps with their academics, helps with their athletics. For mom and dad, if mom and dad aren't grumpy, that helps at home in many different ways. So we like to think it just makes the world go around faster and faster, more efficiently when everybody's waking up happy.
Yep.
The one thing, as you were talking about the money raised, it's very transparent. It's right on the back of the flyer. Chris, maybe if you wouldn't mind bringing that back up. There's no secrets here. You as parents could talk, hey, I got something for my guest room. I got something for my kid. We got something for ourselves. Oh, that should put us at about this number. Well, you can absolutely see that. When let's say your organization hits $25,000 in sales, well, you would get $1,250 back plus the $750 in the initial grant for participating. And so that's $2,000. So you get to see it right there. It's very transparent. Our point of sale system, we can run a report. We'll track it with the flyer code because people will have brought the flyer in or showing it on their phone. And it will be very much above board, but we kind of put it right there on the back of the flyer. I think that's kind of unique. I think a lot of fundraisers that I'm connected to as a parent, I know what we pay out. Mm-hmm. My kid just dialed me up on the phone, which I loved. Yes. That they had the football players dialing for dollars. Yeah, you were in the office. Like, hey, I got to pause. My son's calling me, which like teenagers never call their parents. They text them. I thought it was emergency. Well, it was emergency wallet surgery on dad, and dialing for dollars, which was great. Good skills, good communication skills, but I don't know how much they raised. I kind of got to go figure that out later if I remember to. The nice thing here is it's right on the flyer. Again, you can talk amongst your friend group and parent group, but we'll tell you at the end of it what it was and make a big deal of it with your organization that we helped you raise X amount of dollars. So we're real excited about that. If you're a student, academic, athletic organization, youth organization, reach out to us at gardnersmattressandmore.com/fundraiser. Like with most grants, there's an application. This one's very simple. It's right there on the page. That's where you get started. So start there. But we'd love to have a few of these come off here in the fall. Yeah, we're ready. Awesome. And the weeks, we also thought about the weeks we can do this to properly support and give your people a great experience. So there are a bunch of fall weeks. So it's a great time to get started here coming up. Yep. Great stuff. Yeah. Great stuff. Yeah. Dream Room. Speaking of great stuff, the Dream Room. My goodness. So the Dream Room has been something here in our physical location at Gardner's Mattress and More, 830 Plaza Boulevard, behind Park City Mall. We've been behind. That's the international Ben sign language for behind. It's over there. The Dream Room is over there. The mall is over there. The Dream Room has been in effect for 15 years here at Gardner's Mattress and More, a completely unique experience that no one else, I don't think anywhere, offers. Yeah. I know others have tried. Completely pioneered by us here at Gardner's Mattress and More. Like the screen says here, private mattress testing room. One of the questions we get asked over and over and over again by our customers before they make an investment in a new mattress is, this is all great. I can try it out here, can lay down for, as long as you're letting me, whatever, or as long as I want. But how do I know I'm going to love it when I get it home? It's like, we're asking people to invest in a better night's sleep, and more people are more than willing to invest in a good night's sleep. But, there's a little bit of fear and kind of hesitation, like, I'm going to invest in this thing, but what if I get it home and I hate it? I don't like it. Like, what do you do about that? Yep. And the Dream Room answers that question really pretty definitively. Yeah. I mean, saying that with 100% certainty is a pretty lofty statement. We do have our wake up happy guarantee. Yep. If the Dream Room and that time commitment isn't for you, and the Dream Room isn't so much a big time commitment, but it's there for somebody that really wants to get it right the first time. Yeah. And we will take the floor model of the mattress you're considering buying. So let's say it's that one over my shoulder. We would take that one into our Dream Room, set it up for you. We have washing machine and dryer right here on site. And we would fresh launder all the linens, the mattress protector, the pillows that you test fitted here, or you could bring your own. We would set up for you, and you get to close the door. Only thing we ask in closing the door is that you don't do anything you don't want mom to see. If there sounds like an emergency, we'll have to come in. But it's your room otherwise to use and try privately. So no other couples, no store people, no commotion, no phones ringing, just private. Literally turn off the lights. Yeah. Take a nap. Yep. And so we have some actual testimonials there about folks that use the Dream Room, and they really enjoyed that experience. And so it's there for you. It's another little service point. Probably the most costly way for us to affect business because of the square footage the Dream Room takes. We pay rent every month, and that's just kind of like an added expense to make your experience that much better but we're happy to do it because it's a unique thing that separates us from the rest. And that's why it's called the Big Mattress Show for a reason.
Yeah.
Because it's Gardner's Mattress and we're bringing it to you.
That's right. Like you think about other things in life that you purchase, clothing, you try it on in a dressing room, a vehicle, you drive it on the road, right? Why not do the same thing for a mattress? And that's essentially what the Dream Room is a test drive.
That's right.
For a brand new mattress.
That's right. That's right. Yep. And then, of course, this show. That's our third thing.
Lancaster Connects?
The Lancaster Connects show. Yeah. I should have gotten a little matchy for this one.
Sorry.
I have the shirt over in the office.
You're repping Gardner's. I'm repping Lancaster Connects.
Yeah, we should communicate that a little more. Get a little more planned out.
Hey, this show's a little bit of both, so it makes sense.
Yeah,
makes sense.
No, but Lancaster Connects began as something to say, what can we do beyond just selling things to our community? And it's really created a firm belief. One thing you may not know is we guide an awful lot of retailers around the country as well and consult with them. That's another part of our lives for Ben and I. And, in total, probably over 500 doors across the country. And we believe, as a result of our work here on Lancaster Connects, that if a business is just selling things to their community, it's actually kind of taking. If that's all that's there is just the transaction. I view that personally as just extracting dollars from the community. I think the things like sponsoring a baseball team, making an occasional donation, I think that's table stakes. I think being a company that gives back mattresses, as some of our friends do in the industry, which is fantastic, is great. Those are the things that a company needs to do to level up. And I don't say that just to mattress retailers. I say that to any of our business owner peers. If we want Lancaster County to remain an amazing place to live and work and come and be voted a best city repeatedly, some of our suburbs, like Lidditz was voted favorite small town.
Small town, yeah.
Businesses have to do great and really pick a lane for depositing back into the community. And Lancaster Connects is our lane. We highlight great charities, great people doing great things. We really try to keep it charity focused. We occasionally have small businesses on, but they have to meet a metric. They have to be doing something additive for the community, either through charity or just because they're so unique, like our friends at Nooks, which was a great little bookshop that just creates a neat spot to come get excited about reading and bring in events and bring in community for those who read and write. And so Lancaster Connects has become that thing where it's more than just transactions. It's really about transformation. And it's kind of our position and our stake in the ground in Lancaster to say, we're here for something different. We're here for value. We're here to add to Lancaster County. So that's what this show's all about. You might think it's just two guys joking around. But I think if you look at our body of work now, and I can confidently say that
absolutely
as a body of work, 210 episodes in, and maybe, because sometimes on the holidays we do this because it's hard to get guests on holidays. So 20 shows maybe are about us. The rest is about our community. I think the body of work stands for itself. So we're real proud of what we're doing here with Lancaster Connects. And if you want to be a guest, Ben works with you on that. You go, where do they go, Ben?
LancasterConnects.com. At the top of the page, you'll see a guest, be a guest, excuse me. Click on that, fill out the simple form there, your name, your organization, why you would be a good fit for the show. And we'll work to get you on if we feel you're a good fit for the show. Again, if you're a nonprofit or charitable organization, a community benefit organization, as we like to call them, obviously that's a great fit. A small business like Gardner's Mattress and more that has a focus giving back to the community. That would be a great guest as well. Or maybe you've just got a great story, a feel-good story. We like to tell those on Lancaster Connects. But yeah, fill out that simple form. We're looking for guests into the fall. I think we're booked up almost through October at this point, but November, December, even wrapping around into the new year. Definitely looking for some great guests to highlight here on Lancaster Connects.
And think intentionally about your time with us, because here's what you might not understand as somebody watching and listening to our show. So it's very well produced by our dear friend Chris Stone from Cast Ahead, who is great for all things virtual broadcast and podcast production. So check him out. His stuff's always with our show notes on how to get a hold of Chris. But really, you're getting well-produced, near studio quality content. On the backside, we're sending you the full resolution, high definition, raw video file. We're sending you all the links. Our team then makes up reels for you. We're tagging you in on that as we post them. We give them for you to share. So I would challenge our guests to really think intentionally about your time with us. If you have a gala coming up, an annual fundraiser coming up, please use our platform. Not to sound crass, let us pimp us out. We're here. We're here to support you, so to say, right? So use this time wisely, because we're giving it to you and we're giving you all these assets. And I think for some of our smallest charities, you would spend a decent amount of money to get the amount of content and the quality of content that we create together. It would be a pretty sizable investment, because we invest in stuff like that all the time.
Yeah.
Like just last week, we shot a new commercial that was $5,000 for a commercial that's going to be a couple minutes long. Often our guests are with us for 30 and 40 minutes. And so, think about your time with us, be intentional about how it fits in your calendar, your fundraising calendar, your events calendar, and let's get you on and produce some great content for you to use over and over and over again.
Love it. Love it. One of the coolest things I think about this show, and we hear it all the time, the show's called Lancaster Connects, and that's a name we came up with like 5 years ago. But seeing the connections that are made as a result of the show, nonprofits connecting with each other, maybe they were on, maybe they saw an episode, but they're connecting in the background. Sometimes we hear about that, sometimes we don't. But it's really cool to see how the show is connecting people. So we're connecting the community to some amazing organizations and small businesses, but it's cool to see how everybody's connected here in Lancaster.
Yep.
Love doing it.
Yep.
Love doing it. Along the same lines, Gardeners Gives Back are efforts that we have committed to over the years to give back to the community. Of course, Lancaster Connects is one of those Gardeners Gives Back efforts. But one of the original efforts was perpetual food donation. Food drive.
Yeah.
You want to describe how that works?
Yeah, it was the idea was, we're in an awful lot of homes, and we asked a simple question: what if we asked every customer to donate a box or a can of non-perishable food? Most boxes of non-perishables are 16 ounces or a pound, and suddenly it became people donating a bag worth of non-perishables. And so it became something. And we continue to get those donations, and we get those to Hempfield Food Pantry. And that's where those go. And so it's about using our momentum, right? We're in all these homes throughout the day, and
delivering
throughout the
mattresses.
week and throughout the month, and the truck's coming right back here.
Yep.
And so Dave Blyle at Hempfield Food Pantry comes and picks everything up and gets it to the people that need it. And so it's not so much a monetary thing for us as it is just using our momentum and energy for good in the community. The monetary give back that we do is with Off the Streets, and we supply them all their mattresses for their move-ins, their platform risers, their sheets, their protectors, their pillows. We got a great buy on amazing twin sheets. These kids have earned them, but we're also spoiling them rotten, because we got like 164 twin amazing performance sheet sets for like $5 a set on a special buy. And we just donated it all to Off the Streets. I asked them, can you use 164 sets of twin sheets? And they said, yeah, we'll take them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so these kids, they really get to cuddle up and go to sleep in some nice sheets. But we're more than happy to donate there, because, I just talked about this, maybe changing out of bed after I just took one home a year ago. We I don't want to say we take it for granted, because I don't think we do.
Yeah, you're right.
But we have a luxury that many don't. Even our customers that can afford the nicest stuff we have, they're not going to get something new every year. We can. And, the power of sleep it's powerful. Having a bed to feel like home, feel safe is powerful. A kid that sleeps well is going to do better in school. That's going to make changes as the years go along. Kid that stays in school and can graduate and go to college or enter the trades is going to make change in our county. And so, yeah, in our own little way, one mattress at a time, through all the work that Off the Streets does, perpetuates a lot of success in our community. And it's generational change, really, is what we're a part of. We're not affecting it because that's what Off the Streets does, but we're a part of it, and we're proud to be a part of it.
Yeah,
I kind of went on a tear there.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Off the Streets, if you're not familiar, they're an organization here in Lancaster and other communities really throughout the country. They help people with security deposit and home furnishings to get them off the streets and into permanent housing. And, we're just providing the mattress portion. Mattresses and related bases, and of course accessories, as Jeff talked about. But if you'd like to get involved in any way with Off the Streets, they're looking all the time for household good donations.
Yes.
So maybe you have extra, furniture in your house, nightstands and tables and dining room chairs and, sofas. I mean, like anything like that. And even like kitchen appliances.
And in good condition.
Good condition.
Good condition.
Yeah, they can take all of that stuff. So obviously, if you have an ability to help, financial donations are great. Volunteer time donations, they need help to move folks into the permanent housing. And of course, if you have extra household goods that you can donate, there's ways on the Off the Streets Lancaster website to do that. So,
and that's otslancaster.org. And if we can scroll down on the screen, here's another cool way to help Off the Streets. So Community Aid, which is another great charity, kind of like almost like a hub, a backbone charity in our community. I believe on this page, maybe not, but you can donate clothing at Community Aid and use Off the Streets number. And there's a lot of charities that actually do this. So it doesn't just have to be Off the Streets. If there's a charity that you are more connected to and they do this at Community Aid, so be it. But when you donate your garbage bag full of clothes to Community Aid, you can use Off the Streets number, and Off the Streets will get a percentage of sales from all those clothes that get donated. So they're very smart at perpetuating the goodwill and the donations. They've got a great team there leading them. I feel like they're reinvigorated and certainly a great charity in our community because they're getting people off the streets into housing. And their metric is the people they help need to prove that they're going to sustain that gift. So it's not so much a handout as it is a hand up.
Yeah.
And when I say generational change, I mean, that's really what's going on. I've talked to their people they've helped firsthand, and that's what's happening. Yeah. So it's a great charity to connect to, and we're honored to be a part of it, even if it's just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazing people.
Yeah.
And they're just a handful of amazing people. There's all kinds of people across Lancaster County with hundreds of different organizations making an impact in this community, and doing the show and making giving highlights to those organizations is just amazing. Sponsoring a student with a new pillow.
Yeah, it kind of dovetails into the gives back, but it's a little offshoot because of the way it came to us.
I'm trying to think. The first time it happened was an email we received from a teacher about a student sleeping on the floor. And you tell this story better than me. You tell all stories better than I do.
Well, I don't use my hands.
Yeah, well, I always,
or at least not as emphatically.
But this boy, the teacher reached out to us. The boy was sleeping on the floor. She noticed that he wasn't sleeping well as a teacher.
He was falling asleep in class.
And through conversation, understood that the boy was obviously wasn't sleeping well because he was sleeping on the floor. So she reached out to us. Hey, would you consider helping? And we talked about it, and it was like, oh my gosh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean,
well, and when you look at this photo, it's a little harder to tell from this photo. But up at the top, if you see a shadow, that's not a shadow, that's a water leak. Mm-hmm. And if you would have seen the carpet, the corner, I would assume the young man was sleeping in the same corner as we placed the bed. I don't know that for sure. But yeah, you can see that there was a water leak up at the top. and down at the bottom was black mold. And so, the teacher, I forget exactly what the teacher asked us to do, if it was a new mattress set or not, but we got the mattress set in this instance because it just felt like the right thing to do. And then when we saw the photo, it's like, wow, this young man was sleeping on the floor where there's mold, and we got him up off the floor, and we got a nice protector and sheet set and pillow, of course. And so that was very special, right? Again, we get to take home anything and everything we want. I mean, I feel like I trip over pillows at home sometimes because I'm trying out so many different things. We have vendors send us stuff to try. Yeah. So we're very fortunate in that regard. And then here comes this ask. And so that answer is going to always be yes. So you go to gardnersmattressandmore.com/nominate. We'd ask that teachers do this. It's the honor system. Okay. And we'll figure out how to get you the pillow, whether you stop out here or we can route it to the school when we're in the area. I don't know how all that works. It seems like it might be a little more of a logistical challenge, but we'll figure it out. If you've got a kid that has a need, and we figure teachers have a unique connection to their students, just with the relationships that they have. So we figure that's a good way, spear of the arrow, to kind of go at this problem in our neighborhoods. So teachers go there, gardnersmattressandmore.com/nominate, and just fill out the form. And we have a free pillow for your student to help them be more productive, be more attentive, and be happier in your classroom, which makes your day easier. So we like to, again, make the world go around just a little more efficiently through the power of sleep. Yeah. So that's what that one's all about.
Yeah. Yeah. So last thing on our list here, if we're going off our list.
We are.
We're doing pretty good today.
Yeah. Ben's lists are like a whole page, and mine are like 6 or 7 bullets.
That's right. Hey, we just need bullet points. Helping the helper. Yes. So helpers in this terminology means those who volunteer their time to the great Lancaster County organizations, some of which we've had on the show, or just, actually the first effort was to the ones who have been on the show, but really this is for anybody in Lancaster community who is a helper. So over the years at Gardeners, one of the challenges we have is when we have mattresses that are returned to us through our Wake Up Happy Comfort Guarantee, and we have a license that we're able to sell them. We sanitize them, tag them, and we can sell them. But sometimes we have no space to show them. Yep. And sometimes they stack up to the point where, hey, we got to get rid of these mattresses.
Well, it's that. It's also floor models.
Lineup
changes. Yep. Factories sometimes change things for no reason.
Mattresses that might come in damaging.
It might have a little scuff. Yeah. So all really great quality product. It's just not first class, first line product. And we're very good at selling first class, first line product. This other stuff, it's where we're weak, if I'm being honest with you. So that's where Help the Helper came in, because I said, you know what? We have this problem. How do we solve it? And I said, we have a lot of people that we highlight, and they have a lot of organizational volunteers. And I said, who's really helping these folks, right? I mean, they give their time to our community. They're often financially secure in their home, but who's helping them? And that's where we kind of came up with Help the Helper. Yeah. So if you're interested in that, we don't really have like a page on our site for it because product changes frequently. But certainly reach out to us. That can be through social media, through our contact page on gardnersmattressandmore.com, and just let us know who you work for, or
volunteer your time for.
There we go. Yeah. Who you volunteer with. So it could be with Off the Streets, could be with Help the Fight, could be with any charity that's in the county that's helping our community, because we want to help you. All right. And we have just kind of like an ABC system of quality levels and a commensurate price. We'll get you all those details, but it is a smoking deal.
Amazing deals. Yeah. Like better than, if we would sell it as a discounted floor model.
Yeah, better than employee pricing.
It's true.
Put it that way.
It's true.
Yeah. In almost every case, we're going to be losing money, but you're helping us and we're helping you. And that's, again, the message of this show is using our store as a platform, as a vehicle for connection as a vehicle to impact our community, not just be a place that makes a transaction, but rather a place that makes a transformation. And that's our focus with everything we do.
That's so powerful. Transformation
Over
transaction.
transactions.
Love it.
Yep. I hit you in the feels, huh?
You did. You got me right here.
Got him right there. Got the hand movement and all.
Yeah.
That means it was real. Well, I think that's it for the Big Mattress Show. Hope you have a wonderful Labor Day. And the specials still continue for another week yet. So please be sure to visit us, your local favorite mattress store, 16 years in a row. We're proud to announce that a couple of weeks ago. Not an honor we take lightly. We go out and re-earn it. As soon as we know it, we get right back to it. As soon as we announce it, we get right back to saying we're Lancaster's favorite mattress store with the best reviews and the best customer service. So put it to the test. Come visit us, and I think you'll be pleased. I think that's it for Labor Day.
That's it. Yeah.
And the Big Mattress Show. For the rest of your day, start your engines. If you were with us at the beginning, start your engines. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time on Lancaster Connects. Comments have exploded. So there you go.